Peace and blessings. Before I get to this meeting that I have, I just wanted to do this very short video. And it's about Joe Biden and Senator Cory Booker. Now, Senator Cory Booker has come under fire. I noticed in a couple of Jewish websites, they are basically calling him a hypocrite. They don't directly say this, but that's the message that's implied. Because as you all know, Cory Booker was critical of Joe Biden for meeting with segregationists, for bragging about being civil with segregationists. Also, he was critical of Joe Biden making light of the remark boy, because basically Joe Biden bragged about segregationists not calling him boy. And we know the term boy is a derogatory term that was used to humiliate and disrespect black men. So Cory Booker spoke out about this. But now you have these articles from these Jewish publications that are basically calling out Cory Booker because Cory Booker says that he doesn't have any problem meeting with Farrakhan. He says he won't stop meeting with people like Farrakhan. And basically they're trying to say that he's a hypocrite for taking that position. And they're trying to make the situations analogous. And what I want to do in this video is just point out how this is total BS. Number one, the Nation of Islam, last time I checked, didn't write laws to segregate people. They didn't write laws to deprive white people of educational opportunities, employment opportunities. They didn't write laws making it segregating white people, making it so that they can't go to certain restaurants, can't go to certain hotels, can't drink from certain fountains. They didn't write laws forcing white people to sit in the back of the bus. They didn't do any of that stuff. Also, despite the militant rhetoric of a group like the Nation of Islam, they don't have a history of bombing white churches, of lynching white people, of committing all kinds of acts against white people, shooting white people. They don't have a history of burning crosses in front of white people's homes. They don't have that history. They don't have a history of killing people for trying to vote or denying people the right to vote. They don't have that same history. So to compare the Nation of Islam and Farrakhan to these segregationists is a false equivalency and is not a fair comparison at all. The Nation of Islam, they are just people with opinions, a certain political or philosophical or theological type of perspective, as opposed to segregationists that actually had power to oppress people, power to hold people down, power to deprive people of education, of employment, of voting rights and things of that nature. These people help to empower terrorists that terrorize black communities. So to compare those segregationists and working with such people to sitting down and meeting with Farrakhan, it's an off comparison. And also, it's one thing to meet with somebody. It's another thing to be quote unquote civil with, to actually work with them, as Joe Biden bragged about working with these people. He worked with them, for instance, in opposing busing. So the comparison is off. Tell me what you think. I'm just tired of these people trying to, shame black people, trying to control black people. You see this time and time again, where you have these certain interests. They want to demonize black people for meeting with Farrakhan or having any kind of conversation with him in the nation. You saw that. They even tried to run this game on Barack Obama, forcing him to denounce and renounce Farrakhan. But when it comes to these Republicans who meet with modern day racists and white supremacists, they don't receive that same kind of blowback the same kind of blowback that a Cory Booker or Barack Obama received. So tell me what y'all think. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Peace.